What was the process of writing the song? Did you get given an outline or a kind of concept by Peter or Howard Shaw or anyone?
Not really. Once we decided we were going to do it, I just started writing some stuff, and I think the first couple of goes were more about getting the right kind of vibe for it. I think at first it was too introverted, and then I was writing a song kind of for this film, and then once we realised actually it's about all the films, and that's when The Last Goodbye came into it, and so I worked very closely with Fran Walsh, and we put this together. So yeah.
Well, the part where you sing in Return of the King is such a kind of standout bit. I think people still kind of remember that as one of the standout moments from from Lord of the Rings. I think it's probably just because I had that in mind, but it evoked that slightly for me. Did you have that song in mind at all with this one, kind of trying to echo it?
Yeah, I think I definitely, I even though it was me, I still feel a bit like it was Pippin, and it should sound a little bit like a song from the Shire. It should definitely be Middle Earth.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely had that in my mind, and then extending it and making it more about the whole film kind of thing.
Yeah, and I mean, this film more than the others has very clear sort of bridges to Lord of the Rings. When you're watching it, was there anything that made you just go like, because there's a few moments like that for fans, I think.
Yeah, there is a few. I loved when Legolas gets sent to go and find Strider.
That was my bit as well. Yeah.
Wasn't it great? I loved it. Of the linking parts, I really loved that.
I was a huge Lord of the Rings nerd back in the day, and watching this sort of all the special features and stuff, it was clear that you guys were very close. Certainly the Hobbits, and
yeah.
I think there's the whole cast. Are you still in touch with kind of people from the first three
Yeah, I'm still very close to a lot of the guys, especially Dom. Dom Monaghan. We're always looking for projects to do together, and we really like hanging out together. And it actually felt very weird to go down the red carpet the other day and not have Dom. I think we've always done them together, the Middle Earth premieres, and it's the first one. He was working and couldn't make it, and I was like, it was quite weird to do it without Dom, Yeah, it's nice to kind of, share them with him. And I wrote and told him that. I thought, this is kind of weird. Yeah.
You should have like a viewing party with him or something.
I think I will. I think we'll watch it together next time I see him.
Glad to hear it.
Maybe we'll walk down my carpet together.
You should. And then, put it on YouTube. People will definitely watch that.
Yeah, just down my hallway carpet.
This is all very hypothetical, obviously, because the timeline doesn't work. But had Pippin been asked to do what Bilbo does and kind of go and become a burglar and join the dwarves, how do you think he would have taken up to the challenge?
I think Pippin probably would have done it. I think he's a took, and they're the most sort of adventurous. I think he wouldn't really have known what was going on, really, most of the time. He'd have just had a good time. Like in the end of Return of the King, he sort of does things because he knows they're right, He doesn't want to be a hero or anything. And I think Bilbo's a bit like that as well. He just knows what's right,